We have just seen the Kenyan President William Ruto firing his entire cabinet after weeks of protests. Only the Deputy President and Prime Cabinet Secretary remains. Decision taken after reflection, listening to Kenyans, and after holistic appraisal of my cabinet, he says. Here are the names of those that were fired. Mithika Linturi, who was the Minister of Agriculture and Livestock Development. Ezekiel Machogu, who was the CS for Education. Davis Chilchil, who was the CS for Energy and Petroleum. Ababu Namamba, who was the CS for Youth Affairs and Sports. Simon Chelugui, who was the CS of Cooperatives and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Salim Mvuria, who was the CS for Mining. Florence Bore, who was the CS for Labor and Social Protection. Eliud Owalo, who was the CS for Information, Communication, and the Digital Economy. Susan Nakumicha Wafula, who was the CS for Health. Mercy Kiilu Wanjao, who was the Minister of Secretary to the Cabinet. Juguna Dongo, who was the CS for National Treasury and Planning. Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen, who was the Minister of Roads and Transport. Aisha Jumwa, who was the Minister for Gender, Culture and the Arts Heritage. Aden Duare, who was the Minister for Defense. Alice Wahome, who was the Minister of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development. Honorable Alfred Mutua, who was the Minister for Tourism and Wildlife. Moses Kuria, who was the Minister of Public Service Performance and Delivery Management. Rebecca Miano, who was the Minister for Investment, Trade and Industry. Kithure Kidiki, who was the Minister for Interior and National Administration. Lucelida Soipan, who was the Minister for Environment and Forestry. Zakarian Mwangijero, who was the CS for Sanitation and Irrigation. Penina Malonza, who was the CS for East African Community. What are your thoughts?